Don't think anybody is in here yet, but I am live and actually did not even intend to be live. See if anybody enters. Okay. There we go. Okay. So, oh, there appears to be some type of delay. Okay. Moving things around. But anyway, I have and had intended on going live, and I got myself over here too, so I'm looking at things. And I actually didn't plan on for it to be a real live. This was supposed to be a recorded live, but that didn't work out the way I had planned for it to initially. So I'm like, well, said I was going live, so I'm live. Welcome to whoever's in the room. Hi, Nancy. Nancy, how are you? It's good to see you here. But yeah, I hadn't planned on going live, but it was supposed to be a pre-recorded live. I was trying something to try to see if I could work things out in a different way, trying to kind of like work that muscle and just seeing how, you know, how I can kind of maybe work things and see what works and what doesn't work. But I guess God was like, guess what? You're going live. It's good to see that you're doing good, Nancy. Thanks for coming to the live. I'm excited. And you like the live? All right. Yeah, I know. I'm like, a lot of people like the actual live and not the recorded live. But I was trying something new. Thank you. I saw you've been going live too, Nancy. Now I keep missing them. I don't know if you saw my last comment I put in one of your videos. I was like, I keep missing your lives, but I'm gonna make it one day. Oh, thank you so much for giving a thumbs up, Nancy. I appreciate you. I do, and I thank you for your compliments. So let's see, give me 1 second. Oh, cool. So, in this live, it's supposed to be a re-recorded live, but in this live, what I've got is, if you see me looking over here, it's because I am also moderating. I'm doing both. So, let me move things around. But yeah, I was talking about being able to, well, the purpose of this live was, it was supposed to be a recorded live, but it ended up being something that I was going to talk about moving into 2025. And if you saw what I posted earlier in the community, in my community group, I mentioned about 2025 kind of starting off being more of an out with the old, in with the new. And in 2024, you may have found yourself at the end of the year getting ready and getting excited about 2025. I know I was. I still am super excited about 2025. And I felt like as we were nearing the end of 2024, there were some things that I need to remove, or, you know, even people, things from my life to just get ready for all the new that's coming in. You know, I know a lot of us, you know, like Nancy and anybody else who might be in the room, you know, started our YouTube channels and we got excited, and, you know, we've been supporting each other, and, you know, we've just been keeping each other really motivated and hype, if you will, with, you know, the idea of starting something new and growing what we're doing and just keeping each other going and motivated, which has really been an amazing thing. And I just kind of found myself where it was just like, okay, I kept getting like this feeling like, you need to get this together, maybe clean it up, maybe disassociate with this individual or certain things like that, because if it just was the feeling of, for what's coming in 2025, well, what's coming in 2025 for all of us are really, really big things. Big, God bless you too, big things, like big changes in our lives that we've actually maybe knowingly and not knowingly been preparing for, seeing, blessings come into 2025, seeing things that we've been working on actually finally flourish and take off in 2025, or just feeling the zeal that we have the ability to even, make things happen. I know a lot of the people that are in the community I'm in, are really excited right now because we started our YouTube channels, and our goal is to, get to a place of monetization and get to a place where maybe we can develop other things from that. But, it just may have just, been a thing of, once we got that started, what did we need to maybe sit down and think about? What did we need to maybe focus a little bit more on, in the process of getting those things started? So for me, it's really been an out with the old, in with the new type of feeling. And I'll just share a little bit, like, as I got to the end of 2024, it just really started to get, I really just started to get this really strong need to change some things. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the things that I had to change, it was like things that I didn't want to change, or people I didn't want to disassociate with. But it just was like, I kind of had to. And I don't know if anybody else had that feeling, but it just felt like I kind of had to. And God was just like, to bring those things, these greater things and these greater, happenings into your life, the palette needs to be cleaned. It's almost like when you move into an apartment, or let's say this, you're maybe changing the way a room looks. You're changing something about your, your home. Well, before you go out and start buying brand new furniture or pictures or whatever you're going to go to get, you automatically, think, well, let me clean this out a little bit. Let me take this out and, let me shift this around, or let me just clean the room all the way out altogether. And then I'll start to add this new idea. I'll start to add these new things to the room and create a whole new, life, or create a whole new feel to the room. Change can be hard sometimes, even when it's good for Nancy. Very true. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. And just like, the analogy I'm using of cleaning out a room before you change it up and turn it into something else, you got to clear things out. And so I just felt like, in these last 2.5 weeks even of January, I really had to do that. And some of us may have had to do that. Just to be able to get ready for what's to come, and even bringing some people in to help, like the community that I'm in. That helped me tremendously get to a place where I actually started to feel ready and prepared for what it is I'm doing right now. Like my channel, Girl Let's Get It, that all was something that was developed without me, I guess, thinking about it. Like it wasn't something I sat down and said, okay, I'm going to start this YouTube channel, or I'm going to do this. And I actually took time to figure out, put it together and figure out what I was going to do to do it. It wasn't. It was something that just kind of came about. And I had a whole nother idea in my mind for where it is that I even wanted the idea of Girl Let's Get It to go. It was about, women empowerment and empowering people. And it still is. But the idea of what it was going to be was not involving getting on YouTube and, becoming a part of a great community and starting a YouTube channel and developing, the ability to be motivating through YouTube. It just wasn't. But as that started to unfold, the need to remove things that didn't fit into that came into play. And as I got closer to the end, like I said, of 2024, I got really, really excited, crossed over into the new year, but there were just some things that still had to go. The reason why I'm bringing any of this up, especially if you're a part of the YouTube community that I'm in and you're here listening and watching, the reason why I'm bringing any of this up is because I got this feeling that God, the divine, whatever you call God in your, spiritual life or walk, gave me the feeling of, you're ready. It was just like, you're ready and it's time. And it just felt like you got to clear these things out to be ready for what's to come. And I feel like I want to share that with you guys. Maybe it's somebody here that doesn't feel sure, maybe did not feel sure that they were ready for what's to come. But I feel like God is saying, you've done what you needed to do, or you've gone through what you've gone through, or you've accomplished what you needed to accomplish. And you're ready. You're absolutely ready for what you're doing right now. You're ready for what's to come in your life. You're ready for all that's going to come in 2025. And that's just exciting. That's exciting to think about. Just when I think about all that I know that I'm working on seeing come, for 2025, and it's just like, it feels like God's like, you're ready. You're absolutely ready. And you've cleared and you've done, you've cleared out what needs to be cleared out, and you've done everything you need to do. And you may be already doing it. It might, like I said, it might be your YouTube channel. It could be a business. It could be something else that you're working on if you've taken steps towards starting or doing. And it just feels like God's like, you're ready. And it's about to be a beautiful, exciting time. So 2025, I feel like is really about to bring in amazing, amazing blessings. It's about to bring in amazing, amazing happenings for all of us. I was saying in the pre-recorded video I was supposed to be, putting up here, I can see us all coming together, and we're just like, my YouTube channel is flourishing as we're networking. I got monetized. My business is growing. It's like I can just see all of us coming together and just being so excited and sharing that we have reached our goals, or we're accomplishing, as we're going throughout the year, that we're accomplishing our goals, we're reaching our goals, we've reached our monetization, our group, our channel has grown, our community has grown, and there's, so much more that's coming, into our life, and maybe more than we expected in 2025. And that, just the thought of that, not just thinking about it for myself, I'm thinking about it for the people who are part of the community that I'm in. And when I think about it, I'm so excited for us. I'm so excited for us and for what's to come. And it's just like, you're ready. You cleared out the space. You cleared out everything that needs to be cleared out. You're walking totally and completely in your purpose and in your passion, or you're in that direction. And, great things are going to come for you. Great things are going to come for us, guys. It really is. As long as we just keep, hanging in there, working together, believing in ourselves, empowering each other, motivating each other, holding each other up, and even accountable. Because I know when we see each other, we see each other's videos. I know if anybody here is also subscribed to LaShawna's Success, she's awesome. And she'll ask you, who posted today? Who posted the video? Who posted the live? And she'll give you all these great tips. And RN to CEO, she does too. So just this amazing community that we're in, as we continue to motivate each other, we're going to succeed. I really believe we're going to succeed, and we're going to grow. And I think we're really ready. And it's just beautiful that we have each other to be able to do that. So it just feels like, it just feels like really great things are about to happen. I mean, I'm used to, of course, at this point, I can remember a number of New Year's and, end of the year and New Year's Eve and New Year's happening and going, this is going to be the year, this is going to be my year. I'm going to this and that. But this feels like the first time that it really feels like it really is going to be the year. It really does. It feels like it's something about 2025 that, I don't know, it just feels like it's going to be a remarkable year. And a lot can happen in this year, but I think what happens in our personal lives definitely depends on what it is we do and what decisions we make. That's what I think it really boils down to. Whether, I know with the way life can go, it can feel like things are just happening to us, and some things will happen out of our control because we can't control everything. We can't control what other people do. We can't control what other people say. We can't control everything that's happening in the tapestry, of people that are around us. But what we can control is what we do and what we say, and the decisions that we make that ultimately affect our personal lives and the people around us, right? So, with 2025 being just feeling like a year of great blessing, I really think as long as we think about what we're saying, really look at the decisions we're making, and we can't control what other people do. And I just feel like, hello Ellis Endeavors, welcome. Thank you for coming and stopping in to view on the channel. And no, we can't control what other people do. We can't. And like, that's just something that I myself just had to over time realize. I can't control what other people do, but I can control what I do. And I can control how I treat other people. I can control what I think. I can control what I feel. And I can control, the words that I speak into my life as well as into other people's lives. And, with that being said, I think we have control over, what we manifest in our lives and what our 2025 is going to look like. And guys, I really believe we're going to have a great year. I really do. And I mean, just being a part of a great community, to me, makes all the difference. Just having supportive people around that jump in there and are ready to support you, that jump in there and are ready to motivate you and to root you on as you're, doing your thing and they're doing their thing too. But it's just, as I said earlier, the title of this video was, it was supposed to be a pre-recorded, was supposed to be out with the old in with the new. And I just feel like as we have, gone out of the year of 2024, removed things that didn't need to be there, or maybe change some of our thought processes, or maybe it could be health and wellness related, whatever it is that we did, we prepared ourselves for a great 2025, a great upcoming year. And I think we're all off to a really good start. I feel like I'm off to a great start. I really do. The people that are in my life, and when I say that, I'm actually really speaking about the YouTube community that I'm in, has been unbelievably played a big part in what I'm doing. The fact that I'm even doing Girl Let's Get It, and even just going live with it and just talking and communicating with everybody. It just has played a big part in my ability to even feel like the year is going to be great. Yeah, right, Nancy? It really does. And the support is unreal. To be frankly honest, I've been on YouTube before. About, I'm going to say 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, I started a YouTube channel, and it didn't seem or feel anything like this. I don't remember ever feeling like I built a community, or if I was able to even fit into a community of people that shared the same thoughts as me, that were like me, that were motivating and positive. It really felt like I was just like kind of out there just doing my own thing and trying to figure out, a system or however YouTube works. But this is the first time that the feeling of the building of a community or being part of a supportive community even exists. And YouTube maybe have changed, I'm sure they have changed some things, in the last couple of years versus, now. So I'm sure there are things that have changed where they may be more focused around, building community and things like that. But I don't remember ever feeling that way. So just to have that now is making all the difference in my ability to keep showing up, and my ability to, speak my own truth and share what I'm thinking and feeling on YouTube, and then feeling supported in that. I mean, obviously everybody's not going to agree with your thoughts and what you believe, and that's okay. It's not about that. But those that do will find you Those that do will find you, and those that do will resonate with you. And you'll find that there are more people here, and from my perspective, that will resonate with you than you think. And then when you find yourself within that, to be able to connect and build with them, it's priceless. It's priceless. And I'm also feeling and finding that happening is becoming more important than the financials that can come out of it later, aka monetization, right? So, it starts to feel, and it's feeling like monetization, of course, is a goal that we all are, looking for or seeking, but it can actually take a back seat when you find yourself in the midst of a great community. You find yourself in the midst of people that, care about you, and that you can actually care about them and express that and support them, and then they can also support you. And that's priceless, because one thing I can say, I remember when I was when I started my channel, the first channel I had a couple years ago, my focus, and I'm just being honest, my focus was very heavily on getting monetized. It was heavily on getting monetized, and truthfully, I burned out quick. I really did. I burned out real quick. It was like I didn't have the zeal or the passion to keep going, that it takes to keep going to even get to a place of monetization with YouTube. Now, I know a lot of people are saying, and I slightly agree, it is easier to get monetized on YouTube than it was maybe a couple years ago, because I know they've changed a lot of their guidelines and ground rules. But it's still, that still can seem to, for me, that still is taking a back seat to building community with new people and feeling connected to something. And that right there, that is priceless. It really, really is. But guys, I really feel like we're really about to do this thing. Things can, how do I want to say this? Things can be built. Buildings are built. Rome, let's go to Rome. Okay, so we'll do Rome wasn't built in a day. And it's very rare that something is built by one person. And so my thought with that is, as we continue to build our own personal channels, or we build our own personal whatever we're doing, right? If we stay together as a community and help each other build it together, the probability that we'll reach our goal or reach the finish line is great. And I really believe that. So this is it. I feel like we're really about to hit some great milestones in 2025 together. I think if we stay together and we stick together, it's going to be amazing. It really is. So I see Nancy's yes, and yes, that's exactly, I feel that way. And I'm so thankful for everybody that, I feel so thankful for everybody that's part of the community that I'm in. And man, it's a blessing, because I really didn't think anything like that, this would happen with the building and the togetherness that we have here. But I just feel like we're ready. And maybe part of, me too, right? It's a great thing. And I think maybe part of the pulling things together and clearing things out, and maybe even allow a lot of the newness in, for me, was being willing to network and communicate on YouTube in a way that I never had. And maybe for you too, that was also part of the process of being ready for what's coming for 2025. Because guys, we're definitely gonna need each other. In some cases, it can be, something that can be challenging, especially on those days when it's like, I don't feel like doing this, Even another thing, I'm be honest, even with this live, I was like, this was not supposed to be a live. This was supposed to be a recorded live. And God was like, no, it's gonna be a live. You didn't get that together. So I'm like, oh man, I gotta come on here. But I'm like, you know what? I know there's a supportive community there that I can, expect will most likely show up. And look, we got Nancy and we got Ellison here. So, hey, I'm thankful for anybody that's in here that I do not recognize part of the community, and anybody that I don't, that is here. I'm thankful for you, because like I said, the support that you now get on YouTube is just it's just amazing. Okay, so I need to do something because I don't want my phone to die while I'm doing this live. So things might change a little bit. How long have I been live? I've been live for 25 minutes. Oh, that's not too long. All right. So guys, I gotta switch things up a little bit. I'm sorry. Because my phone, which means I'm coming off of my good night. But if I don't do that, my phone's gonna die. I'm trying to prevent that. Give me 1 second. I try to keep up with everyone's content, but I feel I neglect some people sometimes. But I try to watch as much as possible while still here. Me too, Nancy. Oh my gosh, I really do too because, you know, of course, when I support, and I'm jumping in on different videos all the time, and I'm trying to like jump in when I can, and be able to watch and support videos. And I always say, like, I know I'm jumping on yours, and I jump on a couple other people, but I feel the same way. It's like we're not trying to like neglect, but the community is so large. This is how I feel about it. The community is so large that you try to get to everybody, and you try to get to everybody, and it's just like it almost feels like not impossible. It's impossible, but you get to everybody as you can. I even thought about maybe developing a list. Where I could just like look at, okay, I got to this person today. I'll get to this person tomorrow, and maybe make a list of how many people I can get to a day to watch their content and support, and to say, hey, I'm here. But I totally understand that because everybody's creating content, and it's like it's a thing that's like you want to get to everybody, and you see these great thumbnails, and you see a list, right? So you want to get to everybody, you see these great thumbnails, and you see, oh, it's this person, it's Joe, it's Nemo, it's with Shauna, and you see all the great thumbnails, and everybody's making content, but trying to juggle, wanting to juggle, and I'm not even saying trying to, because I want to, and I'm sure you guys do too, wanting to juggle getting to everybody that's supporting you, and people you just want to support because you genuinely like their content on a daily basis can get hard to do. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I work full time, and sometimes I'm at work, things slow down, I jump in and watch a video or two, but it can be difficult. So I'm thinking, I thought to myself to create the list and just kind of keep track of who I watched yesterday and watch a little bit of their stuff, and then maybe try to go down the list of people that I can go and support, a week. So I figure if I can do maybe 2 or 3 people a day and multiply that by 7 days a week, I don't know. But I just think that's like an idea. Guys, I got to move around a little bit because I don't want my phone to die while I'm on this live, and I need to plug up so I don't. So, give me 1 second. I'm so sorry. Trying to not. I went through all the work to make sure I still went live after my next plan didn't work. So, I'm going to make sure I at least keep myself on here. But, we're going to be okay, though. We're going to be okay. I really feel like we're going to be all right. And, there's just great things to come. And guess what? As long as we're supporting as many people as we can, and we know that those people will come right back and support us, we'll all get to where we want to be. We'll all get to where we want to be. It's all about what's in your heart. And God knows the heart. The divine knows that, if we could support everybody that's supporting us and anybody else and a snap of a finger and just support them all, I feel like God knows we would. And, we can just only do the best we can, because it's like, I feel that way. I'm like, hey, if I could go support this one, all them, everybody in a snap, everybody would be supported with the blink. And it's like, hey, I'm here for you, and I mean it. And you know it, because I'm here. But unfortunately, we are all of one person, all right? So it kind of doesn't work that way. But we try. And that's what the heart of the matter is that we try. But if we continue to support each other as we are, 2025. And I just feel like that's probably the basis where a lot of our success will come from. Our ability and willingness to support and be there for others. And that thing about reaping and sowing is real. You reap the good you put out. You reap good intentions. You sow good, you reap it. You sow good intentions, you do well, you do your best, you get it back. And guess what? You may not even see how it comes back, but you'll notice that you're being blessed. And so 2025, I really believe is just a year of, it's just going to be a great year of blessing. And it might have a lot to do with just being willing to be there for others and just sow goodness, sow love, sow light, sow greatness into the world. And in return, it returns back to us, But I'm really excited. I'm super, super, super excited. And I just want to encourage everyone to just know that wherever you are right now, you're ready for it. And whatever blessings are meant to come to you, and sometimes we can minimize in our mind what that looks like. Whatever it is, big and small, you're ready for it. And it's going to come to you. Just continue to do what you're doing. And continue to, be a positive, continue to be a positive influence to others, and continue to be a motivation, continue to be of love and light. I'm sorry, I just But anyway, at the end of the day, we got this. And I think as we continue to hold each other up and hold each other together, we're going to get exactly where we want to go. And that day is going to come where we're going to be maybe on the Shauna's channel or on somebody's channel, on somebody's live, totally and completely, being able to share, how things have, turned out for us in 2025. Sharing our blessings and sharing, our growth. And maybe even, we'll all be able to see each other's growth. And I just think it's a great time. I feel like it's always about to happen for all of us. I really do. And so, I just need to share that, just that feeling of out with the old, in with the new. You did what you need to do, and God, the Creator, your whatever you call God, said you're ready. And I'm really excited. I feel very ready. And I think you guys are ready for all that's to come. So I am, as late as it is, I was about to get another cup of coffee. I was supposed to get some coffee before I started this live, and it's like it's way too late for coffee. I'm wrong. I need to get a glass of water. But I'm about ready to get another cup of coffee and continue working on some more content and figuring out what is going on with my right. I saw you Nancy laugh, right? But I really do, Nancy. I was supposed to walk to the local store. I don't know if you guys have we have a convenience store called Wawa. Depending upon where you live, you might have 7-Eleven or Dunkin' Donuts and all that. But I was supposed to walk down there and get me a nice cup of coffee, get some air, and get a nice little walk in, and then come back for the live. And I didn't make it. So I'm just like, wow. And needed some coffee at, what time is it? 7:30 at night. Or East Coast, right? It's a mess. But I hope something I said made sense. I didn't know that I was going to actually go live. But I hope I was encouraging, and I hope that you're welcome, Ellis. Thank you so much for coming in and showing up. I really appreciate you being here. Have a good evening, okay? I just hope that, I encourage, anybody who did show up. I thank you for showing up. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for letting me, for saying that. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And, I hope so. And, I just want to encourage you to keep going. I want to encourage you to keep going. It is about to be an amazing year, and we're gonna, be there and see each other reach our goals, whatever that is. And oh, Nancy, you know what to say? I watched your video where you were talking about like what your purpose and passion was, and that was just so sweet. It just felt so peaceful, and just so, I don't even know the right word to call that, but it was just so sweet. And I'm just like, man, that is just a great place to be, where you're just like, this is this is what my purpose and passion is. And I want you to know, Nancy, that I really believe you truly are living that out. Um, yeah, but I really believe you truly are living that out. When I came across your channel, I just sat and listened to you. I think you were reading a book, and I think it was involving a girl named. I might be wrong. Don't. I'm bad. I'm bad with names, but I just remember I was watching you read a book, and then I watched another video where you were reading or sharing a story, and it just was like Miss Nancy's way of sharing, you know, her way of motivating and encouraging people is so sweet. And I want to say unique, but and I'm sure there's other people that motivate me too, but it's just you. It's what you bring to the platform that makes it so beautiful and just sweet. And I was just like, man, I could sit and listen to her forever. It was just that same, and that's okay. I know, but I know low key, but it's sweet, Miss Nancy. It really is. And I was just like, I love what how Nancy brings what God's given her to the table. And it's just that we all have something to bring, and it just looking at your channel just helped me be able to see and appreciate all the different ways that we all can offer what it is that we have to the world. And my channel is really all about that. Just offering all that what you have, of what you have to the world. And it does come with age. What was it? Wisdom, knowledge comes with age, and how it is that you're able to transfer that knowledge is going to be different, and it can be based on how your age. It can be based on your what your upbringing. It can be based on, of course, your personality, but just the way the way you do. I really love it. I took to it right away, and I was like, oh, Miss Nancy. If she lived around the corner, she would be Miss Nancy. Okay, I'm going to go visit Miss Nancy today. You just remind me of one of those people that I may have had the pleasure to be a neighbor to in my younger years. So, yeah, and I just want you to know, Nancy, you are really a blessing to the platform. Keep doing what you're doing. You are a blessing. You really are. Oh, well, thank you. I decided that when I started this channel, I decided, Nancy, that I was going to totally and completely be absolutely myself. Not anything that I was looking at other people do here. I wasn't going to be robotic. I wasn't going to be digitized. I wasn't going to do all these editing and all, in audits and stuff. I was just going to be me and share what I am being given to share and bring to the world through YouTube. And you're doing the same thing, and keep it up. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's definitely a blessing to me. It's definitely a blessing to me. So, if you're here, I want to thank you for coming. If you stay through the end, I want to thank you for being here. I hope that something I said was an encouragement to you. I hope that you feel empowered and motivated, and that you believe that great things are coming for you and coming to you in 2025. I hope that you feel and believe that you prepared yourself for what's to come, and you feel confident in whatever it is that you're doing, okay? And I just want to encourage you to keep going. You have great things ahead of you. We all do. And if we continue to motivate each other, encourage each other, and lift each other up, we're definitely going to get to the finish line. All right? So God bless you. I hope you have a peaceful evening. Miss Nancy, thank you for staying to the end. I appreciate you so much. And I'm about to go for the night, but I just really wanted to just share that with you guys. All right? All right. And have a good night, okay? And God bless. Oh, and let's get it. We got this, y'all. We're going to do this. All right.